Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now there is a bit of a bearish pattern here that everyone's drawing. You've got this potential bear flag like this, okay, where you're coming up from resistance and you're rolling again. Now if this is the case, what we will see is 5 waves down here like this, okay, down to this target of a bear flag basically, and anything can happen. Now one other signal is flipping here basically. We've got a death cross on these moving averages. This is called the pi cycle Bitcoin bottom indicator. Now usually whenever this flashes within a 1 to 2 day time frame, Bitcoin has actually printed the bottom. So if this is the bottom right here that we've all been targeting, okay, well I've personally been targeting, not you, I do apologise, but I've been targeting just here several indicators telling us that that was the bottom. If it is the bottom, then this particular pi cycle Bitcoin bottom indicator will be 25 days late to the party right now. So like I said to you, it's all about support and resistance. Right now there is a chance that this is some kind of W double bottom pattern, an ascending triangle. If we hold this support today and start to come up and break this trend line and break this high most importantly, then you could say, okay, well the correction's in and right now we're going to start to come back up the stairs and we've got the bottom down here, okay. But if it doesn't and we start to come down like this, I would expect to see 5 waves down to this point, okay. Now does it have to get to that target? Of course not, you know, it can come as low as it wants or as high as it wants, but you will be looking at an impulsive move to the downside, and usually you can measure them in 5 waves. Let me show you. So right now from this low, look, you came down on this low and what you did, you put in an A, a B and a C correction basically. That's called an ABC correction, 3 wave move back up to the high from where you came from. So it was basically a corrective move back, okay. And you can see if I drop the fibs on here from that low to that high from where you came from, you can see you retrace all the way to the 382. So it's a very shallow retracement. So right now this was a key high just there. See this high? Not there. This high here is where you fell. So what you do, you retrace from here all the way up to that high just there, and you can see yet again you came up and wicked off the 382. So it's sort of playing out a little bit similar like the last leg, isn't it? You know, now you can see here that from this high here, if it's C leg, this corrective move back up, you've actually come down in 5 waves. Let me show you. So you came down 1, 2, big 3, that's a 4, and then you got your 5 wave drop right there, okay. And what you're doing right now, you could say, okay, well all you're doing is doing exactly what you've done there, is you've put an ABC correction, and then right now you're beginning to roll again. So if we do start to come down, I would like to see 5 waves to complete the move. Do you understand? Like you got these 5 waves down there. So for example, if this is an ABC correction like this is your low, you put an A just there, wasn't it, and that's your B and that's your C. This is just a corrective move like that one to the 382 fib, and you can say, okay, this is the beginning of a new impulsive move to the downside, okay, and we're looking to lowball out off this Bitcoin pi cycle Bitcoin bottom indicator with this impulsive move that's coming to the downside. You understand? So this is quite a bearish update, you know, but it is what it is. Technical analysis, like I said to you, things are constantly changing. You know, to negate this right now, you could say this is just an impulsive 1, this is 2, and this beginning of a 3. Do you understand? And this is why if you do start to break this level of resistance, and especially this high just here, sorry, let me get rid of that, then you could say that, you know, your correction's in. This was a thrust down, this was the end of the correction, and right now this is 1, this is 2, this is part of the 3rd wave coming up. Now to get that confirmation, you know, that this is impulsive off the bottom just there, and this was your low, you've got to come up like this, retracing to this low, and you break that high just there, you're confirming this is not an ABC, and you're getting continuation. Do you understand? So like I said to you, it's sort of game of support and resistance. It can flip a switch in either direction. You start to come down, you're confirming right now that this potentially is some kind of 1, okay, where you lose this support. Like I said to you, if you start to come down, lose that low just there, really important. If you start to see Bitcoin trading below that, you're sort of negating this impulsive move, okay, to the upside, because you're potentially losing your wave 2 correction right there, and all this is part of the wave 3. Do you understand? So right now, if you do start to come down and you lose that, then you could say, okay, what we've got is a potential 1, okay, then a retracement 2, then a 3, then a 4, then a 5, just like this 5 wave down here, impulsive, okay, corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive. But at some point you will start to bottom out and you will start to come up in really impulsively. So there is a chance that this is the low just there right now. And what we're looking at, I do apologise about this, from here right now, is this isn't an A, this isn't a B, and this isn't a C. This is in fact a 1, this is a 2, and this is part of the 3rd wave, which is going to come up to here, like I said to you, 27k, 4, and then another impulsive move. And that could say, okay, this is a wave 1, and then you've got wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4. Do you understand how it works? Okay, so for us to maintain this right now, we have to hold this low just there. That's why I said to you yesterday, this could be a fantastic place to go long on Bitcoin with a really tight stop loss on this low, okay, which negates this impulsive move to the upside. Because if it doesn't, then what you've got here is a thrust down and a potential impulsive move to the downside and a continuation of this downtrend. Okay, now the one thing that does concern me is this Bitcoin cycle, price cycle bottom indicator. It's usually pretty accurate. So if it is the case, then I would say that, you know, within this week, this time frame, you can actually be putting a bottom in down here for Bitcoin, given this particular signal of how accurate it actually is. Okay, or is it a case that this time round it's late to the party? So I'll always show you what I see, okay? Now what we're looking for is 5 waves to the upside and then 3 corrective waves to the downside. That means that you're moving up impulsively to the upside, do you understand? And you're beginning your larger retracement to the all-time high. This is what we're looking for. So again, if we do start to lose this green trend line, and most importantly this low here, it negates the fact that you're in an impulsive move to the upside. I need to drop that in for you. And you are looking like another impulsive move to the downside, and this was simply an ABC correction to this high from where you came from. And what you're looking at is some kind of more, you know, impulsive moves to the downside here for Bitcoin. So again, I wish you all the luck in the world, okay? But it's technical analysis, it's what it is, support and resistance, and things are constantly flipping and changing on a dime. So I hope you enjoyed that little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back soon with an update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.